I've been thinking, if you've been following a lot of personal brand gurus recently, they will be telling you that you got two options when you're making content. Option number one is that you create expert content. So you're the authority in your niche. What you say goes. You're making information videos to educate. Option number two, maybe you don't feel like an expert yet and you're more of a beginner, but you still want to create content and eventually one day end up somewhere successful. And so instead, you should document. And you should document your journey of getting to where you want to be. So let's say you're not in shape, but you want to be a fitness influencer. The best place you can start is just documenting your journey to get in shape. And then by the time you're in shape, you would have built up so much proof, credibility, and audience that you can then be a fitness influencer, right? Now, there's a hidden secret path that combines these two things that I see all of the top info creators doing without question, but not very many people talking about it, which is to experiment in public and then report back on those experiments in your videos. I've been doing this for the last 20 days and it's completely changed my channel. And I think it's so powerful because when you run an experiment, you not only give yourself a lot of credibility because you're just experimenting and showing how your experiment is going in public and what's working, but you're also giving your audience this effect that I call the follow-along effect, where they are following along with your journey as well as tuning in for the info that you're teaching. And so it creates this double reason to follow you. Like most people have one reason, which is, oh, you either follow me or you just want to learn from me. But if you experiment in public and report back on those experiments, then you are combining those two reasons and giving people twice the buy-in, twice the reason to click on your video and check in with you to see how it's going. Because even if your video title doesn't appeal 100% to them, within that video they might find out, oh, how's this experiment going? What are the updates? How's this creator doing? This could be anything, and I see this happening all the time in all niches. So you could be a fitness influencer, and sure, some of your videos can be you sat in your studio or gym and just saying, science says these exercises work the best, sure. But then other videos are, I transformed this guy's body in 30 days. Or I used my methods to see how much weight my mum could lose in half a year. Whatever it might be. So you're always running these experiments and showing things happening in real time that you can then report back on. And reporting the failures, this didn't work and I learned so much from that. Or the wins, look how much this won, here's why my method works. In the business niche, I see people doing things like, I fired my entire sales team and replaced them with just a simple offer doc. And holy shit, it worked. Look at how this happened and look at how it unfolded and here's how you can do the same. Or I made 3 videos a week for 90 days. I tested all these formats and here's the ones that actually worked. Here are the ones that failed. This is how you can implement it into your channel and your business. Music, right? I tried gigging for 30 days in a row and this is what I learned. Or I practiced guitar for 5 hours a day for 1 week and here's my before and after. By doing these kind of experiments alongside your teaching, you are creating credibility for yourself and creating another reason for your audience to follow along. Now, there's 2 ways that you can actually implement this into your channel. And I think both could work. But I want to kind of give you the options if you're feeling inspired to do this right now. The first one is make your regular videos, so your regular teaching videos, like twice a week, let's say. And then once a week, you publish a follow-along video. So an experiment video. Here's an update. Here's how things are going my end. And that becomes a sort of series in itself. The problem with that is that those videos are often quite hard to name on a regular basis. Like you can create a great title after the experiment, like I did X for 30 days, insane results. But whilst you're doing it and whilst you're in the experiment, like you can't just make that video over and over again. So they're kind of hard to actually come up with a name. And people have experimented with vlogging formats like POV, you're a 21-year-old millionaire building to be a billionaire or whatever. But I haven't seen many people actually succeed with those. So instead, what you can do is you can just make your regular teaching videos. So stick with your 2 teaching videos a week or whatever you're doing. But within those teaching videos, you are constantly giving updates about the experiment that you're running, and you're using yourself as an example in a lot of the points. And it could even be within the intro or the video concept itself, right? So in these videos that I've been making over the last 20 days, right, I've been making a video every day on YouTube for the last 20 days. And in a lot of my points for my teaching videos that I'm making in this series, I'll also give myself as an example and say, for example, if you want to learn how to make videos fast, I've been doing this for 20 days and I've learned a lot about how to create compelling, high-performing videos very quickly. I might use that as a point in my video. And so you can give updates on the results that you've been getting within your actual teaching videos, which just makes everything way more credible and way more exciting for your viewers to follow along with. For example, right now, I'm making this video sat in a tree because all day I've been working on what I think is a banger video. I think it's going to be a really good video. But what happened is it's reached 4 p.m. I'm stopping at 5:30 p.m. and I haven't filmed it yet. And I know I'm going to have to edit that video too. So it's a no-go. I can't make that video today. So I really quickly cooked up this video concept. And I think it kind of works because I can do it in one take. And it's about the experiment that I've been running. And it's an idea that has been just generated from my own experience. I'm going to leave you guys with this update. Right now on my channel, we've hit 19,000 views in the last 48 hours. Just to give you a bit of contrast, I was hitting around 4,000 to 5,000 views every 48 hours before doing this challenge. And so that's now, I think the last update was my views have doubled. They've now quadrupled. I don't know if this is how long this is going to keep up for, but right now the graphs are looking like this. So it's pretty crazy. And I just did a YouTube post where I said, I left a screenshot of that and I said, quote unquote, posting daily videos ruins your channel. It's definitely not ruining mine. It's only doing really, really good things. The experiment just keeps on running better and better and better, which is crazy. Super stoked about it. If you want to get an update, a more full update on how that experiment's going, watch this video next, where I'm teaching all the lessons behind how I've been making all these videos so quickly, and mainly the mindsets that you actually need to install to make this happen. See you there.